vertical style glass structures, and soon what happened was that the city started to be dominated by these things. All of the little warrens and so forth were inclined to be obliterated. All of the residential places that still existed were erased, and so we started to see this towering thing. Of course, what also happened just around about the time that Rialto Towers was built, people started to worry sincerely that we were actually going to lose some of our fabulous older architecture, and so we stopped that. Some good people in the city actually started to think very carefully about civic planning, and what they decided was that they would very judiciously allow people to work around the old buildings, while they converted others. But now we have I think a serious metropolis, Melbourne. As you can see, it is very vertically inclined, and it is very glamorous actually. We're a city of 3.6 million people now. That's increased hugely over the last 10 years or so. And I suppose one of the reasons that's the case, demographers would tell you, is because dropped out again. Is because Melbourne has become one of those cities that's called a creative city, or part of a creative cluster. We're ideal for the bohemian mix of things, which is a very high-producing, high-yield economic sort of group. But here you see the way in which we've got... really, it's just going to drop out. I think I'll just keep talking away from it. Can you hear me? Yes. What we now have is this rather compatible group of low-lying areas like laneways and things of that sort. And what happened with the boom of verticality, we actually managed to free up a huge amount of space. So, for instance, this very glamorous town hall up in North Melbourne, which is just on the ring of the city, has been converted across to mixed art use and so forth. There are many places around the city that have been given over from the 80s.